So what's going on YouTube? Welcome back to the JebMan316 custom YouTube channel. I'm your host, as always, JebMan316, your pop culture reporter. And welcome to what's going to be a special video in honor of Friday the 13th. I'm going to show you my Friday the 13th Steelbook collection. So yeah, before we get into it, like, comment, subscribe, share, do all that normal YouTube stuff. Then hit the notification bell. You'll be the first to know when I post new videos. I've got a special video for Friday the 13th coming after this one, but until then, let's look at the Friday the 13th Steelbook collection. Let's go.
I don't want to scare anyone, but I'm going to give it to you straight about Jason. His body was never recovered from the lake after he drowned.
So hey YouTube, like I said in the intro, we're going to be looking at my Friday the 13th Steelbook collection. We're starting out with Friday the 13th, the 2009 remake, The Killer Cut. I started with this one. Number one, it's not from the original series of movies, but number two, it's not one of my favorite Steelbooks. So it's a pretty plain front. It's kind of like a matte finish on this as well, so it's not shiny, but it's nothing really representative of the movie. It's got the old school Friday the 13th logo font. Pretty boring. It's got the new logo on the side for the movie, so that doesn't even match it. I do like the back. I think that's kind of cool. I think that photo, I remember they marketed the movie with that. I like the red, old finish on this, like it's got damage to it, like vintage. Here's your inside. I thought they could have been more creative, but because look, there's nothing even on this side. You basically get the same boring Friday the 13th Killer Cut disc, and then you get a photo of Jason from the new movie. So this is kind of boring. I got it really cheap from Best Buy. I think that's a Best Buy exclusive, and I think it was because I bought the movie used and didn't have a digital code, and this way I was able to get the movie in digital. So that one's kind of boring. So we'll start out with the original series of Steelbooks. Now this is Friday the 13th, the first movie, the original classic. This is the 40th anniversary limited edition. This is not exclusive to Best Buy. You could get this in any store like Amazon. It's got the classic movie poster artwork from the original film on the front. I like it that, it's got a solid black border. Doesn't draw your eye away from this. It actually makes it to where that looks kind of epic there with the Friday the 13th logo with the blood dripping on it. The back cover is a little boring. It says "Killer, Mommy, Killer." So a quote from Mrs. Vorhees. Inside the disc, pretty boring. It's just a re-release of the Friday the 13th. This is at least the uncut version. So you get a few extra scenes, including that Kevin Bacon death. And it's basically got new artwork, nothing from the movie. That's just kind of like some pretty simplistic art of the boat on the lake. So not a bad one. What draws my attention is obviously the front cover. And then here's the back slip. And it does have some special features. You get commentary track. Obviously the Friday the 13th reunion in HD, fresh cuts, new tales from Friday the 13th. Pretty much everything ported over, I think, from the special edition set. So that's that one. Friday the 13th Part 2. This one is a little more boring to me. The first one has got more of a slick shine to it. This one is back to a matte finish. I think, like I said, this one was not exclusive. It's a little boring. The poster artwork's got the silhouette of the killer with the axe. So that's basically from the poster artwork. Oops. And then the back has got our old buddy telling everybody, "You're doomed. You're all doomed." Got the blood streak. Got him riding the bicycle. And on the inside, this time they actually use artwork from the movie. The body count continues, and that's our buddy Jason, Sackhead Jason, attacking. So I kind of like that they didn't use just some cheesy, newly commissioned artwork. This is actually a photo from the film, so I'm digging that. Here's the back slip that was on it. So you got Inside Crystal Lake, Jason Forever theatrical trailer, some stuff from Horror Conventions, Lost Tales of Camp Blood Part 2. So they're continuing just to port over stuff from other versions. It says that's the 40th anniversary limited edition of that one. And then if you saw my movie hunt from this past week, I ordered this from Amazon. This is the 40th anniversary of Part 3. And here's the slip for that. Special features are Fresh Cuts 3D Terror, Legacy of the Mask, a few other things, the original theatrical trailer. This is not the 3D version of the film. It's not included on there. I always loved, ironically enough, I loved the cover artwork. So that's great that they kept that. But the funny part about it to me is that scene is never really in the movie. There is a girl in the shower, but Jason doesn't do anything to stab her through the curtain. So they marketed the movie with that, and then it's never in the actual movie. And then the back says, "Be right back." I think that's the cover. The back cover is silly. But I do like the fact, and like I said, you can see the disc was just plain. They used him reaching through the car window, and I put that sticker on there. I don't know why. I was thinking at first it was a Best Buy exclusive, but it wasn't. I forgot I ordered this from Amazon, so I could probably just take that sticker off. Nobody really cares that it's newly remastered on Blu-ray. So I saved the best for last. Even though I've got the movies, this I figured I bought more for a collector's item and or a investment for the future. And it's the Friday the 13th 8 movie collection Steelbook. And this is pretty rare, and I think some people, I've already used the digital codes if anybody was trying to sneak a peek at those. So I love that cover. It's got Jason on the front, Friday the 13th 8 movie collection. Pretty much generic spine. Got another, I think, to me, isn't that from Part 5, the Jason? And I was always disappointed back in the day that Part 5 really didn't include the real Jason. The bad part about it on the inside, though, is the discs are just the plain versions with nothing on it. They double stack 3 on each side. But it does have cool in the background that they've got the artwork from the different movie posters. I mean, I was always sad that they had to get rid of the I Love New York poster for Jason Takes Manhattan. It came out, and because they didn't get permission to use it, they had to pull them all back out. I remember seeing that in the theater, like in the poster window one day, and then the next week it was gone. And then there's the poster artwork for the other films. But the cool thing about this set is it gives you basically all the special features from the different releases, and you can pause that if you want. I'm definitely not reading all that. But it's got 8 collector's cards, and I love these. They remind me, it's got poster artwork, and it's got some artwork from the movie. So I'll bring it down, I'll zoom it in a little bit, and you can see them. That's from Friday the 13th. That's from the archery range. And see, they got the poster artwork on the back. Let me zoom back out a little bit. So, and it's got, that's 1980. So that's got the poster artwork. And then here's from Friday the 13th Part 2. That's our old buddy Sackhead Jason. If you remember, that was the artwork used on the inside of the Steelbook. The poster back then obviously was very boring for Part 2, if that's the one they used. Here's Part 3. He's reaching in the car window. Remember, that was the one they used for the inside artwork on the Steelbook. That's from 82. So they did 3 years in a row, 80, 81, 82. And so there was Part 3's poster artwork in 3D. I've actually watched it in 3D. The 3D effects get on my nerves when it's not in 3D, but it's not bad. It's kind of like Jaws 3. It's pretty good in 3D. There's our boy doing his sexy dance there in Part 4, and this was 1984. And look at that amazing poster artwork. Where's the iconic mask with a knife through it? Here's Part 5, old Roy boy with his mask, and another boring poster with Jason Still Haunts You, You're Not Alone. That was from 1985. One of my favorite Friday the 13th movies, Part 6. It came out in 86. The first one I saw in theaters, and I thought this has got one of the most epic poster arts ever, with the tombstone and Jason's mask with the silhouette of the light shining through it. I love Part 6, and I love this in Part 7. My boy Jason in 1988 coming back in Friday the 13th, Part 7, The New Blood, with the Weed Whacker saw, whatever you want to call that thing. I don't think one really exists. And this poster artwork is some of the most epic artwork ever. Check out where I looked at the VHS cover artwork, and you can see some better versions of the posters. That's epic. And then if you like Part 7, check out my boy Peter Anthony as he does Roseblood, which is a continuation of that in his fan film. And then here's Part 8, which one of the most iconic scenes of Jason seeing the hockey mask up on the billboard. And then, like I said, I wish they could have kept the I Love New York. But that's pretty decent. You know, he's in Manhattan, like, what, for up to 15 minutes. So I thought that the art cards are what make this set. So what I did was I get me a Steelbook case. And I put these in the back so that they don't get bent. So I thought that was pretty cool. So yeah, what do you think? Do you think the 8 collection is the best just because of that? It is pretty expensive now, I think. I don't think you can get that like uber cheap. But either way, that's my Friday the 13th Steelbook collection. I hope you enjoyed it. If so, give this video a thumbs up. I love you guys. Keep supporting the channel. Like, comment, subscribe, share. All that stuff I always tell you to do. And don't forget to hit the notification bell as soon as you do all that, because you'll know when I post new videos. Hopefully I got some cool videos that you're going to enjoy here soon. Continue watching on the channel, and I'll keep making content. So until next time, boys and girls, this is JeffMan316, your pop culture reporter, signing out, saying you guys be safe out there. Ch-ch-ch-ch.